how's it going? First, I tried to get this next video done and I didn't. Last week I went on vacation to Scotland, but this next tractor we're working on used to be the one that we used a lot, and then I picked up the red one that we've been working on so much, and I kind of parked this and forgot about it. But what it needs is a ring gear and a starter gear, because the starter gear stripped the ring gear, and then the starter gear just shattered. After that, it's going to need new belts. They're pretty bad. If we can get it started, and also need a new battery. The battery's dead. This particular deck is different from the other deck that we. I'll put a link with that when we replaced the blades on that deck. It had a spring that pulled the pulleys together to make the belt turn the blades. This deck that we'll be working on, it's a mechanical one. It relies on a bar to pull everything, and so that's that style. This lawnmower that we're going to be working on is it's a Craftsman 15.5 Turbo Cool. Like I said, it has mechanical engagement for the blades, and that's what we'll be working on. Some of the video that I have is we've already been working on this a little bit, and so it may seem a little bit out of place, but it's in the right order. I got it all covered up. The weather got to me. It's right now, the highs are in the 40s, and at night it gets down to the 20s. So I thought I better get these covered up just in case it starts snowing. I got the trickle charger hooked up. Hooked up to this battery, so it'll keep it nice and charged. It looks like it's charged. So anyway, without further ado, let's get going on this video. Hey, we're back on the Turbo Cool, the 15.5 horsepower. And we're dealing with bad ring gear and also bad starter gear. So the first thing we got to do is I had it on the charger, but I didn't disconnect it from the tractor, so I'm going to disconnect the battery from the tractor. That way we can start messing around with this stuff here. This is at least on this lawnmower, it's an 8mm. There's 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then there's a. Get these off. Then there's a 7mm that hooks the oil dipstick to the shroud, this fan shroud. There. Okay, this dipstick should just pull right out of there's an O-ring that goes in the bottom of where you drain your oil. Comes out just like that. This is filthy. Alright. Next we have one, there's probably one behind here. Oh, that's nice, there's no, jeez. Looks like I gotta order some air cleaners. So, oh yeah, it looks like one over here. Let's see what it says. It looks like a 10. So it's going to be, no wonder, it's going to be a 3/8. Yep, it is. Trying to stay out of the way of the camera. And we have two more up front here. Yeah, there's one more in the back there, on this side back here. I'll speed this up so you don't have to watch this. You don't even figure out how to just music to it. Cool. Alright, now let's try to get this off. Alright. Looks like it wants to spin, so we'll have to just, I'm going to stick this screwdriver in the teeth of the ring gear, and as it turns it'll hit the starter and hold it, maybe. Better way. Probably impact wrench would be good. Well, that didn't work. have to get a bigger crank bolt there, so let's see if we have a bigger one here. Yeah, of course not. I think it's 16. Let me go look for some more stuff and I'll be back. Well, it looks like I don't have a 13/16 inch socket, so I need to run to Harbor Freight, pick one up, and then I might pick up an impact gun as well. Seems like that's what everybody uses. It'd be much easier, so maybe I'll do that. Postponed. Here we are again, attempt 2, working on getting this flywheel off. I had to go to Harbor Freight. I picked up a 15/16 inch socket. I'm going to use a pipe wrench to go on the bottom of the pulley down here to put on that pulley shaft, and then I got a big breaker bar that we'll use on top. Let's see how this goes. Let me get it all hooked up and I'll be right back. Well, I got this big pipe wrench hooked up, and I don't know if you can see that, but it goes, it's bright outside, it goes right to the shaft of that pulley. Put you over here. There we go. Might have the pipe wrench the wrong way. Not tight enough. That works that way. I got the pipe wrench on backwards. Alright, try this one more time. Okay, here we go. There it goes. It's all loose. Since I got that all hooked up down there, I might as well get this off here too. Alright. Something else is holding us on. sure acting like there's something holding here. Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna have to go get a puller. Try that. It's not gonna do good. Well, I'm gonna go buy a puller. Here it is, another day. These weeks are just flying by. I'm trying to get ready to go on a trip, and I've neglected to get this done. I'm trying to see if I can get it done today, and then I'll get it hopefully out there for you to see next week. I got a couple other household things that I'm working on, but first of all, let's get this cleaned up, and then we'll try once again getting that flywheel off of it. Well, it's a lot better than it used to be, and I think I could not get too grimy when I work up next to everything. Let's see if we can't get that flywheel off. I had to go, where'd I go? I went to, it wasn't Harbor Freight. It must have been Lowe's. Lowe's, I picked up a puller, a flywheel puller. Anyway, we'll try that, get that flywheel off, see if I can't grind those studs off to get the ring gear off, put the bolts in, put the new ring gear on. Luckily it comes with a new starter gear. You can see that one's completely missing off the starter. It should be right there. If we can get that done, then it just needs a battery. Hopefully. It's a battery, and then this thing will be ready to rebuild that deck. And it'll be the next backup, so I can get those backfields mowed. I picked up this Cobalt sprayer. So the battery operated. I'm not sure I quite like it. The pressure says it's supposed to be 160 psi, but it seems more like 40. I mean, Doesn't do, I think it got this clean, but nothing that was really like stuck on there didn't come off. It just mainly got the dirt and grime off of it. Okay, let's get to it. Alright, the puller kit that I purchased, the bolts that it came with are too short. They don't go all the way down into the hole. So I went to Lowe's, and I bought some longer ones. And hopefully they're the right size. Pull this guy out. I'm gonna have to put you down so I can use two hands, but basically this goes in here, and we there. Put you down. I don't know how I'm going to do this, but I'll see if I can do it one-handed, but basically I got these down into the flywheel. The center shaft goes down in the middle of the shaft, and then I'm going to turn, and what it's going to do is the flywheel will pop off the center shaft. Let's see if I can put you down somewhere so you can watch it. Okay, so I got a pipe wrench down on the bottom of the holding on to the pulley shaft coming out of the motor, and then so that way I can use one hand up here. I'm not facing the sun. Coming. Let's see if I can tap that. Oh, come on. Oh, looks like that did it. Cool. I'll just loosen these up. Come on. Stop being such a pain. Alright. this should be able to come off. Great. I need 2 hands. Hold on. That's what it looks like without the flywheel on it. That's the stator, or the whatever charges the battery. The magnets on the flywheel induce the current enough, and it goes back, charges the battery from right here. This guy. Now I got to get this plastic thing off the flywheel so I can grind off those rivets holding the ring gear on. Well, all I'm doing is I'm going around the top of the flywheel in between the plastic in it, and I'm just prying like this, trying to get this plastic fan off, and it's slowly coming. It's gonna take a bit, so I'll set up the camera here. It's almost off. This is driving me nuts. See, I'm just between the plastic and the flywheel there. Alright, guys, come on. Just a little bit more. Oh, here we go. There it goes. It's super hard trying to do it with one hand. Hey. And that was pretty much rusted on there. I'll clean that up before we put it back together. I got the little keeper that goes in the keyway, the key, so I put it there. Hopefully I don't lose it. I should go put it in the pan. Alright, so instructions say that I need to grind that off, grind that off, grind that off, and grind that off, and then punch it out, and then put the new flywheel ring on it. So I will get ready for that. Alright everybody, it's been a little bit, a couple days. I've been not feeling so great, but it's time to get this done. Once again, this is the flywheel I pulled off that lawnmower. I just pulled I got the plastic fan off, and now I need to grind these tabs off and punch them out so I can put the new ring gear on, and that's where I'm at right now. So let's see if we can do that. One. So there's it's 1, 2. Now we just got these to go. 3 and 4. Okay. Let's see, maybe I can hold this and show you. There's those two. Now we just got to get a punch those out, and see if it was just as easy to do that as it was do this. Okay, I've already punched out 2 of them right here on this hole and that hole. These 2. I started out using a 3/16 inch punch, but that's exactly the whole size of the hole, and the punch was getting stuck, so I went to the next lower size punch that I have, and that's a 5/32, which works for me a lot better. You can do what you want, but I'll do the next 2. I'll show me doing the next 2. Let's see if I can get it set up here. Let's see. I don't like filming into the sun. Let's see. Not sure how I can do this. Let me pause it, try to get a good angle, and I'll turn it back on. How about that? I think this is the best angle I can get. What I'm doing is I'm on the edge of the sidewalk, overhanging the rivets on this outside. They're in there pretty good, so there's one, and there's the last. Here comes the last one. Oh, that's the last one. Did I say the last one on the last one? Almost the last one. Now the flywheel, sorry, the Briggs gear should be free. And it is. Let me get this. So now, shoot, I'll edit that. I'm gonna clean up, get rid of all this crap in the flywheel. We'll put the new aluminum ring gear on there, and we'll go on the back of the trailer there and reinstall it after I clean this all up. Maybe I can get some video of cleaning it up. Wow, I was really worried about this step of grinding the rivets and punching them out. I was really worried about that step, so I'm happy that it's done. I decided to make this a two-part video since it's taken so long to get things going. Right now, since we've got the rivets ground off, and we got the flywheel off of the ring gear off the flywheel, what we're gonna, from the next video, we'll start from there. We'll clean up the flywheel, put the new ring gear back on, and install it back onto the 15.5 turbo cool. I'll pick up a battery and we'll see if we can get it started. And then once we've got it started, then we'll look at the belt situation, because I know they're terrible. Anyway, thank you for watching these videos. If you would, please hit subscribe. It helps out a lot. And if you want to see any upcoming videos, go ahead and hit that alarm button, and then it'll send a notification to you that I got the next one up and going. Once again, I apologize it's taken so long. It's just life happens here at the farm. Last night, all the garden was frozen, so I had to go pick that. So it's all done. We'll have to do a little segment on fixing the garden up. Anyway. So thank you for watching, and we'll get you on the part 2 of this video.